Hey guys, Cindy here from PleasantSims. Welcome to episode 2 of my Strangetown Let's Play. Today we're going to be playing the Specter family. This is Olive and Ophelia, and their bio says, who is buried in Olive Specter's garden? Will the mysterious aging outcast leave her fortune to her niece Ophelia, or is rumored to an unnamed heir? As soon as we load the lot, we find Olive and Ophelia here in the living room of Olive's home. We get a little pop-up that says, Olive Specter wants to retire. Just pick up the phone and call work to start collecting that pension. So this is part of the Maxis scripted storyline that we're going to be following today. And as a reminder, we're not going to play the entire week in this episode. These are just the intros where we play through the scripted storylines and get everyone set up to start playing. But before we start playing, I want to talk about Olive and Ophelia and their story. So Olive and her niece Ophelia Nigmos live here at 13 Dead End Lane. Olive's sister Willow and her husband Creon are both deceased, and they're buried here in Olive's garden. They both died of drowning, leaving their only daughter Ophelia in the care of her dear Aunt Olive. Olive has been widowed many times. Her many husbands include Euthanasia, Rigor Mortis, and Ichabod Specter. She was also left at the altar by Earl E. Demise, who died very shortly after this under mysterious circumstances. In fact, all of Olive's husbands died under mysterious circumstances. Some say she's responsible for the deaths, but no one can prove anything. And no one in Strangetown dares come snooping around Olive's property, and anyone who has come snooping around has never been seen again. General Buzz Grunt's ex-wife died on Olive's lot here, and some people say she went to Olive's house looking for answers after she left Buzz, but she never made it out to tell her story, and her grave remains here in the garden. And there are many others buried here, including service sims, maids, and repairmen who learned a little too much for their own good, and sometimes she likes to sit in her garden and admire her flowers late at night. Olive is no stranger to death. In fact, she did woohoo with none other than the Grim Reaper himself. A son was born of this unholy union, a little boy named Nervous. But Nervous was taken away by the social worker due to Olive's disinterest in being a mother, and Nervous was then adopted by Circe and Loki Beaker. And he is unaware of his lineage. He does know Olive, he is aware of her, and he knows her, but he doesn't know that she's actually his mother. So Ophelia had no choice but to live with Aunt Olive after her parents died. She's the only relative left to her. But her life has not been happy here. She aged up badly after she moved in with Olive, and Olive rules the house with an iron fist. She doesn't allow Ophelia to go anywhere except to school, and she never lets her have any friends over. She keeps her under lock and key for fear that some secrets might slip out if she lets her get too close to any other Sims. Now, Ophelia is quite aware of what her aunt is capable of, so she doesn't dare disobey her or tell anyone what she knows. She's quietly biding her time, sleeping with one eye open, and waiting on her chance to escape. She knows Olive is not long for this world, and she's almost an adult herself. She's 16 years old now, and she only has 2 more years until she becomes an adult, and then she will finally be free. So let's talk about Olive's personality. Olive is a knowledge sim, and she only knows 3 people right now because everybody she ever comes in contact with mysteriously dies. So she knows Nervous, she knows Ophelia, and she knows Buzz Grunt, but she is not fond of him at all. In fact, she hates him. And we can only guess what happened between these two. She is level 10 in the Slacker career. She's a professional party guest. She is a Scorpio. She's extremely neat. She likes everything just so. She is a perfectionist. She's not very outgoing, not very active. She's very serious, and she is mean. She is not nice at all. Her bio says, Olive will stop at nothing to get what she wants. She spends her time collecting mushrooms, sharpening sticks, and excavating her yard. She's interested in money, environment, crime, food, health, paranormal, and animals. She actually has maximum enthusiasm or interest in animals. And that's unusual. I don't see that very often. And we don't know what her hobby is, and she probably doesn't have enough time to figure that out. As you can see, she is 69 years old, and she only has a few days left in her lifespan. And if we look at her memories, we can see all the memories of the Sims who have died, the memories of the marriages that she had, the memory of doing the woohoo with the Grim Reaper, and then Nervous being born, and then Nervous being taken by the social worker. So she remembers all these things that have happened to her, and then Ophelia grew up badly after moving in with her. Her turn-ons, which don't really matter at this point, are education and logical. She's turned off by lycanthropy. So that is Olive in a nutshell. And let's take a look at Ophelia. Poor sweet Ophelia, dressed like Avril Lavigne in 2002. She has no clue. She is very pretty. I really, really like Ophelia. She's one of my favorite Sims in Strangetown. Now, she is a family Sim, and she doesn't really get along with her aunt, obviously, for obvious reasons, but she is going steady with Johnny Smith, and she is friends with Rip Grunt. She also knows several other, she knows Johnny's family. She knows Jenny, Pollination Technician number 9, and Jill Smith. So she has been over to their house before, but she's had to sneak out in order to do it while Olive is asleep and pray that she doesn't get caught. She has an A in school. She does very well in school. Her turn-ons are facial hair and brown hair, which these are just randomly generated and don't really make any sense, but whatever. And we can see her memories here of moving in with Olive, growing up badly, making friends with Johnny, and going steady with Johnny. Johnny has been the best thing that's happened to her since she's moved in with Ophelia. He's been there for her and listened to her, and he suspects that her home life is not too good, but he doesn't know anything for sure because she doesn't like to talk about it. But he does try to comfort her and help her whenever he can. She is a Virgo and a family Sim. She's a little bit on the outgoing and nice side. She's kind of halfway in between lazy and active. She's a little sloppy and a little serious. Her bio says, Ophelia's hobbies include hypochondria and monitoring the air quality. She worries about the future and the past and the present. That's right, Ophelia is an extreme worrywart. She is always fretting about everything, and I think it's because she's had to live basically with one eye open her entire life, living here with Olive, never knowing if Olive was going to murder her in her sleep. It must have been nerve-wracking to live here, because she knows what her aunt has done, and she can't do anything about it. She has nowhere else to go. So she's just had to live here and try to stay on Olive's good side. She's interested in travel, environment, money, entertainment, culture, fashion, and health. So that is Ophelia. So now we can jump in and start playing. And if we look at Ophelia's wants, she wants to invite Johnny over, kiss Johnny, and go out with Johnny. We are going to lock in go out with Johnny and see if we can make that happen for her. Olive wants to retire. So that's the first thing we're going to do is send Olive over to the phone. And while we're going over to the phone, let's have a look at the lot as well. She has a beautiful home. And, she is quite wealthy because she's been married so many times and she's collected that sweet life insurance money from all of these men. And she has this lovely, lovely home here in the desert of Strangetown. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, a large dining room here in the front, a nice kitchen. There's this little empty room over here. I'm not sure really what that's for. And then they have the living room over here. In Ophelia's room, she still has a lot of kid stuff, which is kind of odd. But I guess she's holding on to that for memories or something. And then out in the yard is very nicely landscaped. And this is Olive's garden with all of her flowers that she's planted herself. And this is her creepy chair where she sits and admires her handiwork at night. Okay, so back to the task at hand. Let's send Olive to the phone, and she's going to call work and retire. This is going to make Olive very happy. She's already in yellow aspiration, and this is going to put her into platinum. And then we're going to hope that she's happy enough that if Ophelia asks her to go out with Johnny, she'll finally let her go. So we're going to retire from job. I'm not coming back. is what she said. Would you like to retire? Yes. Okay, so we fulfilled that want for her. And look at this. She wants to see the ghost of Ichabod. We'll lock that in. She also wants to invite General Buzz over. Now, that's a little disturbing to me because she hates him, but she wants to invite him over. So I don't know what she has in store for him, but let's turn our attention to Ophelia and have her go ask Aunt Olive if she can go out. So she's going to ask for permission to go out. We're going to get her off the computer. And she's going to beg and plead, please let me go out with my boyfriend. I'm 16 years old. I promise I won't say anything about what you've done. Come on, please. Please, Aunt Olive. No, absolutely not. She said no. She will not let Ophelia go out. I'm really disappointed about that. So the next thing we're going to do is she's going to invite Johnny over. She's going to call him over and say, you know what? Olive won't let me go, but why don't you come meet me outside on the sidewalk? And she's going to go sneak out for a kiss. So let's call and invite him over. She's calling him up now, and he says, it's always a pleasure to see you. I'll be right over. She's going to go outside in the rain and meet him out on the sidewalk because she doesn't want Olive to see him. She fears for his life. All right, here he comes, walking down the avenue. It's raining outside, but Ophelia doesn't care. And she's going to go greet Johnny and give him a big old kiss. As soon as she's finished being distracted by the rain. She's thinking, yes, maybe Olive won't come out here when it's raining. And I can get away with inviting Johnny over. Now she still wants to go out with him, and she wants to find a job, and I don't blame her. She wants some independence and some money of her own. And she wants to gain a cleaning skill point and a cooking skill point. But she's getting very tired. I think I'll have her chat with Johnny a little bit just to get her social skill up. And then we'll send her to bed. So I'm going to leave these two out here for a moment, and we're going to go check on Olive. Olive is sitting alone at the dining room table quite creepily. I'm going to have her go invite Buzz over and see if he'll come. I don't think he will. Because, you know, she hates him, and I'm sure he hates her back. I'm sure he suspects what happened to his ex-wife. Alright, she's going to call him up, invite him over, and let's see what he says. Oh my gosh, he's coming over. I don't really have anything better to do. I'll be over soon. Oh boy. I'm really afraid for Buzz. I don't know what Olive might do to him. Okay, what is Ophelia doing? She's playing in a puddle. I think Johnny went home. We're going to send her inside to bed. She doesn't need to be around for this whenever Buzz comes over. Oh no, he went in the house. Oh my god, he went in the house. No. You gotta get out of there. It's so creepy how Olive will just sit. She'll just sit and stare. Alright, she's got to say goodbye to him. She's got to be like, you got to get out of here. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Okay, and Buzz Grunt is here. So Olive's about to come out and greet him. Oh, okay, she doesn't see Johnny. Here she comes to greet him. She just kind of nodded at him. And that's it. She just wanted to invite him over. Be shoved. Uh-oh. He's like, hey, what did you do to my ex-wife? And she's like, what are you talking about? So I sent Ophelia to bed. She doesn't need to see this. He's just gonna, like, poke her and attack her. Oh my god, Johnny's still hanging around out here. No. Okay, we have got to wake Ophelia up and she has got to get rid of him. Okay, these two are just fighting out here and now they are actual enemies. Before she just disliked him, but he came over here and started attacking her like, why on earth would you invite me over to your house? And look at this. She's gonna cry, really, Olive? You started all of this. Oh, there it goes. I knew they were gonna get in a fight. So let's see who wins the fight. I mean, Buzz, he really has some courage coming over here. And he kicked her butt. Okay, he kicked her butt, so she's gonna tell him to leave. Get out of here, Buzz. Oh my god. Johnny is still in this house. Alright, I don't know. I've tried like numerous times to get her to say goodbye to him. And he just won't go. He's like, I'm not leaving you here. I don't want to leave you here with that crazy old lady. Alright, but he's going now. And she has got to go to bed. It's like 11:15. So everybody's going to go to bed. Including Olive. Olive did not hurt anybody tonight. In fact, she got her butt kicked. And we'll wait and see if the ghosts come out since she wants to see the ghost of Ichabod. While we're waiting, we can look at these graves over here. So all of her husbands are here. Here's Euthanasia, Earl E. Demise, Ichabod Specter. Must have been her favorite because she put him right near her, right near where she likes to sit. There's Rigor Mortis, and there are a lot of Service Sims, and then of course Willow, Nigmos, her sister, and Creon Nigmos, her brother-in-law here. And then here is Lila Grunt. It's very creepy. It's 8:30 in the morning now on Wednesday. Ophelia is off at school, and Olive has been playing video games this morning. And somebody is calling her. I wonder who it could be. It's certainly not Buzz. Let's find out. It's Nervous. It is her son, Nervous Subject. Now, Nervous, like I said, he does know her. She calls and talks to him on the phone, but she's never told him that she's actually his mother. He thinks that she's actually a family friend, that she knew his parents. That's all that she's really told him. But he does call and get, like, some comfort from her, which is really odd and really strange for Olive to be providing comfort. But this is a weird, warped relationship here. This is his only connection to his real family, or what he believes is his real family. So he does call and talk to her on the phone from time to time. And he'll ask her questions about his real family, and she will just, like, give him roundabout answers and won't really ever tell him anything. But he does enjoy talking to her because it's the closest thing he has to a mother, because Cersei Beaker is certainly not a mother to him. Olive is a really bad person, and sometimes bad people do good things, and Olive has done two good things in her life. One is she took in her niece Ophelia and allows her to live there in her house with her. And two is she does, in some weird way, still care about Nervous and talks to him on the phone and gives him a little bit of comfort. Those are the only two good things that she's ever done in her life. Ophelia's just getting home from school, and she got an A in school. She is very, very proud of herself. Oh, this dumb matchmaker's out here. Anyway, she's very, very happy, and she went and told Olive, and Olive's like, whatever. You got an A, woohoo. And now she really, really, really needs fun. She also wants to gain a skill point, so I'm going to try to double up on this. I'm going to have her do some jump roping. Because she can gain fun from that and also body skill. Now today is Ophelia's 17th birthday, and she has one more day before she either ages up or turns into an adult, depending on what she chooses. Now she will have to roll the want to go to college in order for her to go, and so far she's shown no interest in it. But we'll keep trying to fulfill her wants, and she will have to roll that want tomorrow on her 18th birthday in order to go. And if you're new to my series and you're not familiar with how I play with my wants-based gameplay, you can visit my blog at PleasantSims.com and view my gameplay rules there. Now let's check on Olive. She still wants to see the ghost of Ichabod. The ghost did not come out last night, but I'm pretty sure they will come out tonight. So we'll keep that locked in to see if she can see Ichabod's ghost. She also wants to gain a skill point. And let's see. I guess we could have her gain, like, cooking. We'll just have her study cooking after she gets out of the bathtub. And we'll keep our eye on Ophelia here. She gained a point of body skill from the jump rope, and now she wants to ask for homework help. Wow, she wants to ask Olive for homework help. I'm not sure if she will help her, but let's try and find out. Okay, I finally got her over there to ask her, and she said yes, she's going to help her. One thing that Olive values is education, it appears. She's like, yes, I would like for you to do your homework. I think the only reason she cares is because she wants Ophelia to get good grades in school so that everybody at school and on the outside will think that Ophelia is doing well and has a good life because she's getting good grades. It's hard for me to believe that she actually cares that Ophelia gets good grades in school for any reason that's not selfish. But Ophelia could not finish her homework because she was way too tired, or way too drained of fun, I'm sorry. It's now 6 p.m. and another day has passed, so Ophelia is now 17 years old and Olive is 70. In just one day, Ophelia will grow up or she will go away to college. We'll just have to see what she chooses. It's 11 o'clock at night. Ophelia and Olive are asleep and the ghosts have started to come out, so let's see who came out. Rigor Mortis, Vicky Sims, and there's somebody else over here. Willow. But Ichabod did not come out, unfortunately. Only these 3 Sims have come out. And the puddles all over the place. Any Sims that die of drowning, when they start haunting your lot, they leave these puddles everywhere. And it's really annoying because then these weeds grow. These ghosts can really be a nuisance. She's going to have to hire a gardener tomorrow to come clean all this up. Because it's just going to get worse as Willow skulks around the property, leaving water puddles everywhere. It's about 6:45 here on Thursday morning. Ophelia just woke up. Olive is sleeping in a little bit because she was woken up in the night by a ghost, and now she's really tired. Today is Ophelia's 18th birthday. She's finally going to age up to an adult and be able to do whatever she wants. She's not going to have to listen to Olive anymore, and she can go out with her boyfriend and do whatever she likes. So she's very excited about that. She's going to be going to school in about an hour. Right now, she really, really needs to have some fun. She wanted to do her homework, but I don't think she's going to get to that because we need to fill up her fun first. And she's just going to play some video games this morning while Olive sleeps. When she gets home from school, we are going to be throwing her a birthday party unless she rolls the want to go to college, which she has shown no interest in going yet, so I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll go ahead and throw a birthday party for her. Now, it's not going to be a very exciting birthday party because Olive won't allow anybody over here. She won't allow any of Ophelia's friends over, and it's just going to be the 2 of them. It's going to be quite sad. But we will catch up with them after Ophelia gets home from school. Now, Olive is just waking up over here. I'm going to have her get dressed. And if we look outside, you can see that the drowned ghost has left puddles everywhere, which has caused weeds to grow. Olive is going to call an NPC. She's going to call the gardener over to clean all of this up because I just find it annoying and she has plenty of money. After that, the family also has roaches. Uh-oh, Ophelia, the school bus is here. Get out there. The family also has roaches from the ghost knocking over the trash can. So she's also going to call an exterminator and have those services taken care of. Now, I'm a little worried about service sims coming over here because most of the time when a service sim shows up to Olive's lot, they're never seen again. We're going to hope that these 2 guys are going to make it out alive. The gardener and the exterminator are working away out here on Olive's property. They don't seem to really realize anything is up, and Olive doesn't seem to be concerned with them. She is just cleaning up the house on her own, so I think they're going to be safe. Ophelia just got home from school, and she got an A on her report card. She is very, very proud of herself. Olive doesn't really care. Olive doesn't really seem to care, but she is very proud of herself. Again, she doesn't have any wants to go to college, which is probably for the best because she's going to stay here and take over this household after Olive dies. So Olive is going to leave all of her life insurance money to her son Nervous, but she's actually doing a little bit better for Ophelia because Ophelia gets the entire house plus all of the cash that she has on hand. So she's going to make out very well, and she's probably not going to go to college. She's just going to hang out here and take over this property. Maybe she can kind of try and make it her own after Olive passes away. I know she does have a lot of bad memories of this place because she's basically been trapped here for her entire teenage years since she was a child. With Olive not letting her go anywhere and not letting her have any friends. She was able to make a boyfriend just from going to school because Olive had to let her go to school. And then she's also friends with Rip Grunt, another friend from school. But she's never really been able to hang out with him outside of school, and it's very sad. It's 4 p.m. now, and Olive has purchased a cake for Olivia, and they're going to have a tiny little birthday party with just the two of them. So we're going to go ahead, and as soon as Olive gets out of the bathroom, we're going to send Ophelia over to the cake. I want to make sure that she does age up before 6 p.m. so we can get the nice little cutscene. I'm just going to go ahead and send her over now. And let's see if Olive is finishing up in the bathroom. And I do feel bad that none of Ophelia's friends are going to be here for this, but that's just the way it goes for her. Her life is going to be better from now on, now that she's going to be an adult and able to make her own decisions. So she actually came over to this side of the table, and Olive's going to stand right behind her and be like, "Woo, yeah, aging up to an adult." She can't be happy about that. Here she goes, blowing out the candles. Alright, is she gonna age up? Here she goes. Oh, and there she is. All aged up. Oh, we didn't get the cutscene for her because we weren't technically in a birthday party. It was just the two of them. They didn't throw a party, so you don't get the cinematics whenever you're not in a birthday party, unfortunately. But we did get to see Ophelia age up, and look, what's the first thing she wants to do? She wants to move out. Well, you're kind of stuck here for a little bit longer, Ophelia. Just a little bit longer. And she wants to buy a car. And flirt. Oh my gosh, I gotta lock in flirt for her. I know she does want to move out, but she might change her mind after Aunt Olive passes away. She might realize that, hey, maybe I can stay here because I get this house absolutely for free. Maybe I can stay here and we can kind of make this her home. So I'm going to wait and see how she feels after Olive passes away. Now, Olive is very, very near the end. Olive is talking to Ophelia, and they seem to be getting along okay. All right, so it's now 6 p.m. and Ophelia is officially 18, and Olive is about to cross the Rainbow Bridge, guys. Maybe. Who knows where she's going? Who knows where she's going in the afterlife? Grim has come and taken Aunt Olive away to the afterlife, and Ophelia is finally free. She can finally have her own life. Now, she is sad, of course. I mean, Olive was her only living relative, so that would make you sad, I guess. And after Olive passed away, we got a pop-up that her insurance policy benefited one person, including her child, Nervous. He got 4,000 simoleons. So I'm going to make a note of that so that we can make sure that Nervous gets that money and that Cersei and Loki don't try to steal it from him. Now, as soon as Olive passed away, look what happened. Ophelia immediately rolled the wants to get married and have a baby. I've got to lock that in. Oh my god, and then she just went into aspiration failure. No, oh my god. Did that really upset her that much? Oh my goodness. She's lost her mind. You know, she doesn't know what to do now that Olive is gone. she doesn't know how to behave or what to do because Olive has already always told her exactly what to do. She has ran her entire life up into this point, and now Ophelia is all on her own, and she is losing her mind. And here comes the therapist. Now, I would say that it's pretty accurate. Ophelia probably needs some intensive therapy after living for so long with Olive, the crazy neighborhood serial killer who kept her under lock and key. So I feel like this is a very good thing for Ophelia to get this therapy. She needs to work through these issues so that she can have a healthy life as an adult. All right, she's like, thank you very much, doctor. And she is a little bit better. Now, she still has a lot of stuff to work through. The initial therapy session definitely helped, but she is going to have to work through these issues and deal with this. Now, she's got to go bury Aunt Olive in the cemetery. So let's grab her urn here, and let's take her out to the cemetery, and let's bury her right here in the center. And she becomes another flower in the garden. Now we will leave Ophelia to her own devices to mourn the loss of Aunt Olive on her own. She actually aged up into a really cute outfit that I think suits her, and I'm going to just let her keep that because that's what she chose. It's a really cute little shift dress with some open-toe heels and a nice little bracelet. I'm going to let her keep that, and I actually sort of like her makeup. Her blush is a little too light, I think, for her skin tone. So let's go gussy her up and just change her makeup a little bit and give her a more grown-up look. Well, I think I changed her blush a little bit. It actually looks pretty similar to what she had before, so we're just going to leave her like that. She is super cute, and I also like the lipstick that she has. That's a default replacement lipstick that I have. And we're going to let her keep her hair. She is the only sim that I know of that has this hairstyle, and I quite like it on her, so I'm going to let her keep that. And there is Ophelia. She's just playing some snowboarders here. And while we watch Ophelia play here, I would like to give a shout out to one of my patrons, Ray. Ray, thank you so much for your support. It really means so much to me. I love having you as a patron and seeing you in the Discord server, so thank you, Ray. You are awesome. And if any of my other subscribers are interested in becoming a patron, you can visit me at patreon.com/PleasantSims for more information. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos. You can also visit me at my blog, PleasantSims.com, for gameplay rules, custom content, and my mods list. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I am on Twitter, I am on Instagram, and I am on Pinterest. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you with a new episode very soon.